everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi and today I have a keto recipe for you guys, and you have asked me several times since this has been in our rotation, how are you making this, Kristi? Let us see the video. You're not going to believe how easy this is. This is egg roll in a bowl and yum yum sauce. We have been making this now for about a month and it has been on the rotation frequently. My daughter, that's 18, absolutely loves it, as do I, her boyfriend, the whole family. So there have actually been weeks we've had it twice. Not gonna lie, they love it. We've basically made this recipe our own so that it suits our lifestyle. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so because I'd love to have you as a member of my YouTube family. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. My name will be down here somewhere. And I have a Facebook group. If you've not joined it yet, you really need to. It is an amazing, amazing group of people. It is men and women who are on a low carb or ketogenic lifestyle. They are not going to keto police you and throw you out of the group or bash you for anything, or I will block them. And they're supportive and they're there to answer your questions and they're there to encourage you. So make sure you go join that group. I'll have it linked in the description box. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this recipe video because actually I'm starved to death and I'm ready to eat. I'm going to start out with the yum yum sauce because I think you should probably make this several hours in advance because all the ingredients incorporate better. So everything that you need for this is mayo, sugar-free ketchup of choice, your keto sweetener of choice, butter, water, paprika, and garlic powder. That's it. First thing you're going to want to do is melt in 1 tablespoon of butter, and this is just in a glass container that I have a lid for so I can store it in the refrigerator. Next, I'm going to add in my seasoning. This is paprika, and I'm going to put in 1/4 teaspoon. Next is garlic powder, and I'm going to be putting in 1/2 teaspoon of that. Keto sweetener of choice, we are using the pure, and I'm going to put in a tablespoon of that because we like our yum yum sauce sweet. Next ingredient is water, and that's going to be 1/4 cup. I'm going to go ahead and blend these up a little bit before I add in my other ingredients. Next ingredient is mayo, and you're going to want 1 1/4 cup of that. I have talked about this before. We use Duke's because it has no sugar added, but it does contain a soybean oil, so that is an inflammatory property. Next is sugar-free ketchup. We pick up the Primal Kitchen. It's our favorite, but I know there are several on the market. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of that. Now we're going to go ahead and whisk all this together until it is completely incorporated and store it in our refrigerator. Like I said, several hours is best. Overnight is perfect if you have that long. You can eat this immediately if you like, but for our preference, we like it the next day. Remember, this is a versatile recipe. If you do not like your yum yum sauce sweet, make sure you cut down on your sweetener. I did put a tablespoon. You could try 1/2 tablespoon. You can up your garlic. There's so many things that you can do just to make this your own recipe, but this is the one we like best for us. This is going to be the easiest recipe you have ever made in your life, I promise. Okay, you're going to need 1 pound of your meat, whatever you want. This is 2 pounds. I'm only going to use 1/2, but I just wanted to show you that I'm using chicken strips. You can use whatever meat you want. You can use seasoned sausage. You can use ground beef. You can use a combination of both. You can use steak, whatever meat you want, and you're going to want about 1 pound of that. You're also going to want your slaw mix, and I know there are several different ones to choose from. I'm just using the tri-colored slaw mix, and I picked this one up, and it is a 16-ounce package. 1 egg. Soy sauce, I pick up the one that has less sodium so that I can add my own pink salt to that. Garlic powder. So that's how simple this recipe is. Let me show you how I throw it together. I'm starting out in a large skillet on medium heat, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, and this one is by Brandless. It is extra virgin olive oil with garlic flavoring. I just want to go ahead and coat my pan with that. I like adding olive oil, avocado oil, things like that because it's going to give me a little bit of extra fat. Now, we like ours best with chicken. The girls are like me. They're really big chicken lovers. You can use chicken breast. You can use whatever chicken you want. I just had this that I'd picked up at Aldi, and the girls asked for egg roll in a bowl. So I'm going to put a pound worth of chicken in here and let that start to cook. I am going to go ahead and cover that also. While this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of my garlic powder over my chicken. So once the chicken is fully cooked, I go ahead and shred that up. Trial and error. This is just what my family likes. You can chunk it up, you can put it in cubes. Again, use whatever meat you guys like the most. We're partial to chicken. Now I'm going to add in my 16-ounce bag of slaw mix. Tons of different varieties. You can get the one that is just cabbage, the one that is cabbage and carrots, but this is the one that we had at my store. You see where I went. So this is the one that I'm going to be adding in today. I'm just going to be adding in a little bit of this at a time and then stirring it up. Cabbage, as you know, cooks down. I just want to get everything mixed up, my chicken and also my slaw mixture. Now on top of this, I'm going to be adding in soy sauce, and this is the one I just picked up at Walmart. It is just the Great Value brand. I'm going to add in 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. Now I'm just going to go ahead and mix all this together. And if I need to add more of the soy sauce in a second, I will. I just want to see how it's going to cook up. I've been on about a medium heat, and now I'm going to turn this up to a medium high for a few seconds so that it starts to cook a little faster. And then I'm just going to cover this. You're going to want to come back and check this quite frequently and go ahead and stir that up. Also see if you want to add any more soy sauce. That one is a personal preference. We always start out at about 1/4 cup and see if we need to add more. Okay, this has been cooking for just a little while. You see there's still some liquid on the bottom, and that is where the cabbage has just released some of the water. If you want to add a little bit more soy sauce, you can. I like to leave the lid off at this point, and I'm just going to put a couple more dashes of soy sauce on here so that this can cook up. And go ahead and stir that. At this point is when I'm going to go ahead and add some of my Redmond real salt. We just buy some for our little container. And I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that over top. Remember that salts like this, your pink salts, have extra minerals and stuff in it that you need electrolyte wise for the ketogenic lifestyle. So make sure you're adding some of those in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give this another stir. I want to cook down the majority of this liquid that's still on the bottom, so I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit more. Once you have it at the consistency you want to make a little well right in the middle. Crack your egg and let that cook. And we're just going to scramble that up. Let it cook right here in the center till it's almost completely done, and then we're going to mix it into the entire batch of slaw and chicken. Okay, that egg is cooked up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just mix it all up. And I'm just gonna let this continue to cook for just a few seconds. Okay, that's complete. It's really simple. I probably made it more complicated by doing a video than it needs to be. Just add everything together and cook it up. I'm gonna put this in a bowl and show you how it looks. Okay, here's what my egg roll in a bowl looks like. And over here is my Yum Yum sauce that has been sitting in the refrigerator for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of drizzles right to the top. I don't like a ton of it in mine. Kerrigan, of course, could make hers a soup and she would be thrilled. And here is your end product. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and eat this. I apologize for not having the macros on this. I did not feel like figuring it up. Really simple recipe, something we love and we use quite frequently. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're wondering about my shirt, which a lot of you usually ask, this one is a Redmond Real Salt shirt, and it says keto is better with Redmond Real Salt. I'll have Redmonds linked below. They have the best pink salt. It is mined in Utah, so it is from the United States, so you don't have to worry about anything. And also they have apparel, which I'm all about the keto apparel, so check this out. Linked below with the discount code. Okay, you guys, go cook you some dinner. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.